So, I've been trying to pick one game to play and to finish on the Amiga. So, I guess being technical, RPGs are my favorite type of game. Oblivion, Skyrim, Morrowind. That's all on my Xbox channel. On the Switch channel is Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. I haven't even started Tears of the Kingdom yet. Too much stuff to do. And of course, Diablo, Diablo 2, Diablo 3. I don't know about 4. I don't know. Yeah, this is the part where future games aren't going to come on in boxes, and you have to be online 24/7 to be able to play it. So got to pick an Amiga game that's an RPG game. So obviously the only one that I own, Eye of the Beholder 2, The Legend of Dark Moon. So out of all of the Amiga games, I'm gonna start and finish Eye of the Beholder 1 and 2. I don't think 3 came out on the Amiga. I haven't looked that far. So, official Advanced Dungeons and Dragons computer product, Eye of the Beholder 2, The Legend of Dark Moon. And I just found out the guy that I'm watching, his name's Necroscope86. And he said something about not being able to save the Eye of the Beholder 1 team to 2, but in the instruction manual it tells you how to do that. So I think the only disadvantage of the Amiga version is there no map for 1, which isn't a big deal because we have internets and things. We can have maps on a separate screen while we're playing the game, even though I am lost on the first level already. Okay, so it comes, Eye of the Beholder 2 comes with 5 floppy disks. 1 brown one, white one, another brown one, and another white one. Sweet. We have an official Advanced Dungeons and Dragons Eye of the Beholder 2 Legend of Dark Moon rule book. Yeah, it's not the same as your I'm not going to get that down. Essentials kit and starter set. Well, you are going to slowly get into that. Yeah. The Wizards of the Coast board games. Yeah, probably has nothing to do with this. So this, I've never read this. I think this would be interesting to read. WASZ. Well, I'm using the numeric keypad because 9 and 7 and 1 and 3 you can turn slightly sideways. So, and I got a program where you can map your Xbox controller keys to the keyboard. I suppose when I'm playing it on the emulator I can do that, but will it? Yeah, the question is, will it run on a 600? Will 2, Eye of the Beholder 2, run on a 600? So yeah, I'm playing these games through at least 3 times on 3 different systems, so whatever. So there's the instructions. They can't eat while they die. I figured that out yesterday. Bit of crazy. Gets stuck on a snake and the whole team's dead all of a sudden. Hold person. Okay, that's an advanced spell. I've got Detect Magic, I've got Shield, I've got Magic Missile, that's about it. Oh, second level, okay, so Invincibility, level 3 is your Fireball, that'll be awesome. Hold Person, he uses the turn, hold, turn, or maybe that's just part of their normal thing when they turn zombies around or whatever you call it. Anywho, so this is going to be cool. And we have the official Advanced Dungeons and Dragons computer product, Eye of the Beholder 2, the Legend of Dark Moon Clue Book. And this is exciting for me because there are all the maps. So like old school days, we'll have the book open while we're playing the game. I should have done that back in the 90s. And I would have been a lot more patient playing these games. So we've got wolves and dire wolves, clerics, we've got fighters, giant spiders, skeletal warriors, gargoyles, clerics again, mantis warriors, flying snakes, giant wasps, gas spores, beholders. See, this, I think it's about $80 you can buy a puppet, a stuffy beholder. So that's the one thing I'm going to buy. Out of all the hundreds of Star Wars figures on sale and Flash figures and Avengers and all that. Yeah. Rant. So the secret button on the north wall opens a secret passage beyond. Oh my god. So this is like a walkthrough. Instead of following the walkthrough on YouTube, there you go. That may help. I don't know. It's upside down. Attention Amiga 500 Plus users. This is very important. If I can focus it. Important note to Amiga 500 Plus users: with a hard drive and only 1 meg of memory, you have to disconnect any external disk drives. You got to reboot your machine, hold down Control and D keys together until the Amiga DOS copyright message appears, followed by the shell break. Type CD Dark Moon, press enter. Type EOB2 and press enter. So the Dark Moon folder must be on the floppy disk and then change into EOB2, obviously. We have something, an Amiga data card. You require an Amiga computer. Got to have one of those. A floppy drive, 1 meg of RAM, 850 must be free. Hard disk is optional. That's got a 40. I think so. The SD, whatever, CF compact flash hard drive is bigger than the one I had on my 1200. Right. Make copies of your discs, blah blah blah. Transferring, here it is. Transferring a party from EOB1. When the title screen menu comes up, insert disk 2 from the EOB1 set, and then select transfer EOB party option from the title screen, and then choose the 4 characters you wish to transfer to EOB2. So not a problem. That is awesome news, and will be awesome to play too with a kick-ass team. Now we have the magic of computer role-playing games. We have Eye of the Beholder 2. Oh, I must get that one day. We got not Simon the Sorcerer, it's Shadow Sorcerer. It's new. This is a new one. Get it now. Available on IBM and Amiga. Combining elements of role-playing and strategy, exploration and action, Shadow Sorcerer is an exciting new way to play in the Dragonlance game world. Don't know what that is. Okay. And then we've got the original SSL. They're all SSL. I knew that. These ones are the ones on these pages I've bought on GOG, and to be honest, the graphics are pretty. I'm struggling playing Ultima games and King's Quest, Space Quest games that are old. The first 4 of each of these series. I think I'll skip. Right, because we're comparing it to Elder Scrolls Arena and the other one. Anyway, Pools of Darkness. So I had a go at that. It's very primitive. I mean, don't get me wrong. I found out Eye of the Beholder is on the Commodore 64, so I'll be playing that on my Commodore 64. But it's the interface that puts me off in other games. The Dark Queen of Kern, an epic. The epic began with Champions of Kern. It continued with Death Knights of the Kern. Now the awesome conclusion to SSI's award-winning Dragonlance fantasy. So these are all from the Dragonlance series, which everybody except me knows. The Treasures of the Savage Frontier. And there's the little window that you play in. But I mean, yeah, what do you expect? It's freaking 1 megabyte of RAM. And here we are, the games that we'll never ever play. Imagine an RPG sports game. Now that would be awesome. But anyway, this is Tony La Russa, his Ultimate Baseball. And there's 5 more boxes. Oh, it's an expansion pack. Okay. Sweet. Buck Rogers. I just found out about this today. This is amazing. Buck Rogers, Matrix Cubed. Picks up where SSI's popular Countdown to Doomsday leaves. What's Countdown to Doomsday? I'm going to have to look into that. And keeps on going. A much bigger universe means much more to explore. We'll give it a go. And here we go. If you want some clue books, Eye of the Beholder is $12.95 if you ring now. 1-800-827-6364, extension 5541. So ring that now while you're waiting so you can order yours. Eye of the Beholder 1 and 2, which is in the box. That'll come out in the winter of 91-92, so you'll have to wait. If you're a time traveler. What? Here's the whole lot. Alright, here's the whole lot. Eye of the Beholder, Gateway to Savage Frontier, Secret of the Silver Blades, Curse of the Azure Bonds, Pool of Radiance. I got all these as a pack on Is it GOG or Steam? One or the other. Anyhow. And I just bought King's Quest. No, I didn't. I bought Space Quest 1 to 6 for like $10. So that's cool. Death Knights of the Kern, Champions of the Kern, Dragon Strike. Buck Rogers counts down to, oh here it is, Countdown to Doomsday. So the one that got advertised as Matrix Cube, this is Countdown to Doomsday. Let's check out the graphics. Let's see what it's like anyway. I mean, it's not on my list of games that I have to finish, but at least have a look at it. And Renegade Legion Interceptor applies the power of the computer to recreate faces. Premium sci-fi game. You're a sci-fi writer, but you don't pronounce it properly. Oh, this is asteroids. Here. Let's have a big thing on asteroids. Now, there are lots of videos on the worst game ever, blah blah blah, but for me it would be No Greater Glory, the submarine one by SSI, and there's another one, but anyway, I think this got like 5% in Amiga power, one or the other. I've got it on my phone. Western Front, so good for strategy people. I suppose there was a genre of board games on the computer, because that looks like oh my god, you play it enough. The game with the hexagons. Oh no, you know, you get wood and stone and stuff. It'll come to me. Conflict Middle East by Norm Koja. Second Front, it's a Russian front computer simulation. Relive the invasion of Russia as Hitler unleashes Operation Barbarossa. Cool. Well, the setting that it's in is awesome. This is by Gary Grigsby. Typhoon of Steel. Can you focus? Yep. Storm across Europe. Yep. Campus Group. Okay. Also by Gary Grigsby. I'm sure you're a brilliant programmer, Gary, but not my cup of tea. Gettysburg, the Turning Point. And Battles of Napoleon. See, there's something I'm interested in for my book, but are you going to play a game around it? And then we have all the prices. Battle of Napoleon, it's $49.95 on the IBM PC, $49.95 for the 64K version on the C64. Some of them run on the Amiga, some run on the Macintosh. No Greater Glory runs on more systems than the others. Pull of Radiance, $49, $39, $49, $49, and $13 for the clue book. I must order that today. Let's go and play some Eye of the Beholder. From start to finish, yep, all the way through. Okay, that's the challenge.